from William C. Denny Stadium at South River High School. South River TV 35 Sports is proud to bring you South River High School football today. Your Rams take on the Vikings of Voorhees. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Martin Londensky, along with the voice of South River Sports, Fred Roselli. Fred?
Good afternoon, everybody. It should be a good game today. Got two squads coming in, 2-2 squads, and they're going to get ready for our national anthem being sung by Julia Bykowski, a senior here at South River High School. If you could not hear that as well as we did, ladies and gentlemen, that was the national anthem sung by Julia Bykowski, a senior here at South River High School. What a fabulous job she had done. Thank you very, very much. We're going to be getting ready for our captains to come out. Looking here for the Rams, I see number 9, Stephen Lepore. I see number 6, that's going to be Andrew Stafaro. We got number 2 over there, Mikael Janes. And last but not least is number 81, Connor Kosa. And coming across from the other side, we have
Julia, thank you again very much.
Number 8, Antonio Stachil. Number 5, Jared Tong. Number 4 is Luke Hudford. And number 76 was Jack Moiser. We'll be getting ready here for our...
I think that was number 2, one of their captains, Fred.
Oh, I'm sorry. Number 2 is Mickey Tramotola.
Polish name.
Yeah. They'll get ready for the toss of the coin. I don't think they'll ever be able to top Drew Pearson doing the toss of the coin 2 weeks ago. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever missed a great day, that was the day where they honored Drew, named a part of the Montgomery Street after him. Just a wonderful day. Highlights and a win.
Yep.
Big win for the Rams. Both squads come in at 2-2. It's going to be an interesting ball game today.
The Rams had a disappointing loss last week against Spotswood. The game was theirs. Too many personal fouls. Just too many letting the only player that Spotswood really has, their quarterback, get too many yards. Hopefully it's a wake-up for them. This is a pretty even game against 2 evenly matched teams.
Well, right now, South River won the toss. They're going to defer. Rams look like they're going to be lining up, going from your left to right in the maroon and gray, and the Vikings in their, we'll call it red and white and gold, they'll be going right to left, and they'll be getting possession the first time around. Art, it's been a lot of rain, as everyone knows. The field's going to be wet. Whether that's going to help or hurt your runners, if it's going to help or hurt your quarterbacks, it's going to be interesting. But we did find out that one of the key players for the Vikings, Brandon Krzyzewski, is out today. He had 10 carries for 87 yards. He's been one of their key players, but he will not be playing. And then I also found out that Nielsen is going to be out for the Rams, and Marchese's going to be in for him, not the coach. So we've got a couple of changes there, but the fields and the weather is going to tell you there's a little bit of a mist out there. When I was walking along, I could feel it. So I don't know how much that will or will not affect our quarterbacks for both squads.
A little bit of a breeze, a little bit of a mist.
Well, their quarterback right now has thrown for 503 yards. They've thrown for 420 yards. We've thrown for 503 yards. So we have a little bit of an edge there.
Yep.
Rams will be getting set up to kick off. They got 3 players that are deep for them. That's going to be number 9, Justin Westuba. We got number 2, Mickey Tramotola. And looks like number 7 is going to be Chris Salco. Rams will be kicking off for the Rams. That's going to be Mikael Janes. And the kick goes off, and it looks like they're going to get it at about the 17-yard line. He gets to the 20, takes it to the 25, cuts across, get up there to the 30, to the 35, and take it down at about the 37-yard line.
Coverage by South River.
So we're going to see what they feel they have to do, if it's going to be more running or more passing. I think you're going to see a lot of running today as opposed to the passing with the way the weather is. But again, you never know for sure. Isaac Leviton is their quarterback. He's done quite a bit running on his own. He's got 315 yards he's put together this year. So you take that with the 420 passing, he's a big contribution to their squad. They play spread offense just like the Rams do. You'll often see, like they are here, twins left and right. He's added his shotgun, trying to
got 6
spread
men
it out
up on the line.
Yep. Man goes into motion. He's got the option. He hands it off. He's going to try to cut around. No!
Good tackle.
Right there, taken down, right there on the spot. No gain whatsoever. That's the first carry for them. That was Justin Wastuba.
He had a good game against Spotswood. Wastuba had a number of good tackles. So there, you got to win first down. That's exactly what South River did. It's 2nd and 9.
Again, spread offense. We'll see a lot of that from both squads today. Sends that man in motion once again. Out of the shotgun, takes it. Quarterback's going to keep. We know he could run. It's going to be close for a first down. I think he's going to be just shy. Looks like he got about 7 on that.
Yep.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 situation. Ram defense a couple of weeks ago played pretty solid.
Yep.
Both coaches know what their teams could and can't do. The first thing Coach Marchese said to me, we got to minimize penalties. Penalties have hurt us
It was a killer
this
at
whole season.
Spotswood.
And that's what they don't want.
Here they got to close up the gaps.
Well, I'm going to anticipate it's going to be a run play. They need a yard. Either the quarterback's going to keep it or do a quick handoff to try to shut him down. Yeah, there he goes. Quarterback keep. He's got the first down and then some. Got a gain of about 5 on that, once again by Levitan.
So right now, South River's line is on their heels. They got to dig in, push forward.
See what, if any, adjustments the squads make. It's real early in the game.
First and 10 Vikings from the 49 of the Rams.
Just over midfield right now. Once again, out of the shotgun, looking to set.
Twins on both sides, one man in motion.
Fakes the handoff to first one, gives it to the second man through. He's up. He's got a good gain of about 8 on that one by number 31. That's going to be Anthony versus Vasileitis. 8-yard gain on that one.
Runs good for about 7.
It's going to bring up a second. It might be a long 2, a short 3.
Rams defense got to get some penetration.
Well, I think they may have thrown him off a little bit when he had it. The first man went by, and the second man was the handoff to him. Here they come. They're going to go the other way. He's got blockers to get to the outside.
He's gone.
Big
tackle.
play on that one. Good play on that one by the Rams. Number 6, that was Andrew Stefano.
Stefaro.
By senior defensive end number 6.
Another first down, though. They're rolling pretty good.
That was Wastuba on that one.
First and 10 for the Vikings at the Rams. 20.
Moves the ball down right now to about the 24, 25-yard line. Rams got to come up with something to stop him here.
Got an injured player. He's coming off.
Timeout on the field called by the officials.
They'll check him out. That's Rams player. That's Joseph Lepore. Official sends you out. You got to go out for at least one play. Oh, I take it back. That was Parker Lane. He's going to come back, go the other way. Stumbles.
Tripped up.
They stopped him right at the line.
Number 9.
That was over to Wastuba again.
Tackled by number 6.
Brings up a 2nd and 10 situation. Stefaro having a good game.
Lepore checking back in, so he's fine.
It's Lane. Parker Lane. That was my error.
Yep.
Number 3 is Parker Lane, quarterback.
25-yard line.
8.5 minutes on the clock. This is the first possession of the game by the Vikings. They're gradually working their play downfield. They work it up. Spread offense is what they predominantly do. Don't count Leviathan out because just like he was about to say, he'll keep it on his own. He's got a nice gain. Oh, there's a flag. Could be a face mask or a hold. Looks like they're putting it to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, that's a hold against the Vikings.
Oh, that's going to negate a big one.
Right.
So they got a holding against the Vikings. That's going to be our first penalty of the game. And a big penalty it is.
It's going to be a holding call against the Vikings. They'll back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
All right, that's the typical.
Right.
You get it, and right away, boom, you got problems. From a big long gain, they're now down to a first and looks like about 15.
Right.
Second and 15. I'm
Rams
sorry.
got to take advantage of this.
You got to keep your eye on the quarterback.
They're splitting out twins on both sides, pulling South River,
That's
widening it out.
And it puts more pressure on your
Right.
inside lineman and your linebacker there. But Leviathan can both throw and run, and he's leading the team on both categories. Again, same play again, exact same play. He's got a blocker there. He's going to cut back. He's down to the 20, to the 15. Looks like he's taken down at about the 11-yard line. 19-yard gain on that one.
18 yards and a first down. Tackled by freshman linebacker Philippe Granadero.
You don't put 315 yards up in 4 games if you can't carry that ball.
18-yard line.
All right, they're setting up first and 10, about the 13, 14-yard line. They can still get one more first down here. Clock running.
They've already, possession time is already 4.5 minutes for the Vikings.
Got 7.5 left.
Right.
Now they're going trips to the left. They're really spreading them out. He may come up here to the left. Oh, that pulled him off.
Yep.
Good heads-up play. That's going to be an offside, 5 yards more.
Going to be against the Vikings. They'll push them back 5, make it first down, and 15 to go for the Vikings. From the Rams, 18-yard line.
That brings it back now to the 18-yard lines, and 15 yards in penalties have been costly for the Vikings.
That quarterback keeper has been their best player.
Well, he goes counter. He'll get it and lean towards his left and then cut back to the right.
Got good size to him.
He's got an opening. He's up there. This one, he's one man to beat,
through.
and he does. Took it right down there, 19 yards for a touchdown.
18 yards into the end zone for the touchdown.
Anthony Vasilidis. What was he, about the 23-yard line on that one? I think so.
Yes.
So we got the first score of the game there. They'll set up for the extra point.
They didn't throw a pass the whole possession, so.
Correct.
Extra point attempt will be by number 31, Anthony Vasilidis.
Kick is up and good.
And he's also the one that does the kicking for them.
6:41 left to go in the first quarter. Voorhees leads South River 7-0.
So it's 6:41 in the first period. The Vikings strike first, and they got it right now, a 7-0 ball game. Rams will be getting their first possession of the game also. Hopefully they can do a repeat of what the Vikings did here and take it all the way downfield.
Yeah, because you sure don't like the chase.
Oh.
And,
We know that feeling many a time.
yep. South River is going to have to make some defensive adjustments
One of the keys,
to get some penetration and keep those backs from getting outside.
both coaches talked about stopping the run. When I spoke with Coach Marchese, he says, offensively, we want to run the ball, and we've got to stop their run and just do what they have to on that. And I spoke with their head coach, and he basically said the same thing. With the Rams, we're going to stop them. We don't want to let them get wide to the outside. We have to be able to put it together, make it. They run pretty much a 4-4 defense. They'll be getting ready to kick off here. Deep for the Rams. It's going to be a short one. They could jump on it.
Pick it up.
Picked it up at about the 35-yard line, got to the 40, got hit. Almost made it around that bend to the 45-yard line. Good hustle by the Rams. That was a carry by Mikael Janes.
Rams start off with good field position.
Well, let's see what they can do. Parker Lane in, doing the tossing for them. Rams got potential both on the run and on the pass.
Their offense last week was Lepore. He was terrific.
All Right now, Lane's coming in this season. He's 18 for 64 for just over 503 yards. Single man split wide to the right. Tries to get it, take it right up the middle. He's got a gain of about 2.
Up the middle to sophomore number 4, Darius Armstrong.
That's over to Armstrong.
Number 5, Jared Tom.
Got a gain of 1 only on that one.
For the Vikings. Gain of 1. Second and 9.
Armstrong's got about 300 yards this season. He's been a workhorse for him.
They tried to center the line that time. Let's see if we go
See what they
outside.
can do. Drops back to pass. Oh, he's got Lepore open. They're airing this one out. Both players looking for it. Incomplete. Good try.
Parker Lane intended for it. Number 9, Joseph Lepore.
That'll bring up a
Play was broken up by number 9, Justin.
third down situation.
Flags on the play.
There's a flag. Could be a hold or a face mask, depending where it's.
It's on Voorhees.
We'll try to see what the call is here. Roughing the quarterback.
That looks like, yep,
Against the Vikings.
big penalty.
That's what penalties can kill you, Art.
Yep.
Right now, it's obviously working in favor of the Rams, but they've been in that same situation many a time. So instead of a 3rd and long situation, got a 1st and 10, and now the ball set at about the 37-yard line.
The safeties for Voorhees play up real tight, so a slant or something might give you some running room. It looks like Souther was having trouble.
Yeah, they tried that over to Armstrong.
Right.
He got maybe 1 on it.
Number 76, Jack Mosier, in on the stop for the Vikings.
Looks like their line is pretty good.
No gain on a play.
Got a 2nd and 10. Clock down, approaching the 5.5-minute mark here in the first period. I thought the Rams may do a little more of a spread than we've seen so far. But again, I'm not.
Yeah, they're looking at Lepore. You got to have a secondary
Yeah,
receiver.
I was just going to say, at this stage of the season, that people know what Lepore can put together. Takes the snap, looks. They got
The
2
rush.
players going up there. If he can air that out long enough, he has a player wide open. Oh, he's got it, and there's flags.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that was a push off on Lepore or not.
Going to see what they do. They're saying the pass is good. So you're going from the 38 down to the 5.
Yeah, it looked like defensive pass interference.
Yep.
From the Vikings 5-yard line.
33-yard play on that one, and a completion. Good heads-up play for the Rams. They got a 1st and goal from about the 5.5, maybe the 6. Now they split 2 players wide to the left. Gets the handoff, and quarterback's going to keep it. Still up on his feet. Lane
Breaks a couple of tackles,
got
yep.
up to about the 5-yard line.
Parker Lane
Gain of about 1 only.
hit first by number 4, Luke Hufford.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Ball still right about the 5-yard line. Clock is running, 4.5 to play. First period.
Voorhees showed good going to the ball. They're very quick. Their line is very quick, moving with the. So you have to maybe a misdirection or
They're
something.
getting a good read on here. Similar to when they do that counter play where he fakes it to the running back
Right.
going to the left and he cuts to the right. They may have to do the same thing. Now coming out of the I formation. Rolls around, looks, gets this one in.
Got it. Who
Got
else?
it. Let's see. It's good. That one's over to number
James.
2, which is Mikael James.
They were using that secondary
Secondary
receiver.
Good for the 5 yards. So see if the Rams can get the extra point here. Got a 7-6 ball game right now.
Joseph Lepore to hold. Michael James to attempt the extra point. Snap will be by number 52, Gavin Stappa.
Kick is up and good.
So a good answer by the Rams.
Way to come back. You got a 7-7 ball game, 3:55 left in the first period.
Voorhees 7.
Art, we talked about it. We thought it's going to be a good game. I think right now, the way they're going, the Rams have played solid. They've played solid, but penalties has hurt Voorhees. Rams defense got to tighten it up just a little bit.
Right.
Gave up a lot of yards on that.
Make
that drive they
adjustments,
had.
change their strategy a
early
little.
on in the game. Early on in the game. Here's our varsity cheerleaders cheering on everybody here. Nice job. Looks like they got Tremotato, Westuba, and try to get the last number there. And Salko in for receiving. Beautiful kick. Gets it at about the 10, gets it up to the 15, looking for where the opening is. He's got a little bit of room. Just broke another tackle. He's still a lot of arm tackling here, and take him down right about at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 to go, 3:45 on the clock.
Good 25-yard return by
It's
Voorhees.
a nice kick.
Yep.
1st and 10 for Voorhees.
So let's see what adjustments the defensive coach from South River has made.
1st and 10.
Rams set up. Again, you got that spread offense. Twins both sides. Gets the snap, looking for a quick pass. It gets knocked down at the line. Get them hands up there.
Good job.
Number 7, Chris Salko, knocked down at the line. 2nd and 10 for Voorhees.
Seven right now, 3:41 on the clock, first period. It's the second possession for the Vikings. They're staying with the spread offense, Twins left and right. Send that man in motion once again. Fakes it to him, quarterback keeps it, gets some room, and he's got a gain of about 7.
Up the middle, Isaac Levitan.
Carrying that ball on the ground.
Felipe Granadero, one of the Rams, in on the stop.
Clock is running.
Yeah, Levitan is impressive. Good size, fast speed.
Are unofficially coming in. He's passed 21 for 36 for 420 yards, and he's run for 315. So that's
Yep.
a lot of material you're taking up with one man here. Puts a lot of yardage up for you. Again, man goes in motion, fakes. There's that counter going the other way.
They got him
that time. Big play.
Big third down play.
Tackled in the backfield by number 33, Felipe Granadero.
That was Felipe Granadero.
Right.
Of about 4 yards.
So that should be
4-yard loss on there.
should be punting.
And about 7 to go for the first.
So there was some adjustments, Fred.
Yep.
Better penetration.
Joseph Lepore,
Doing what they got to do.
Yeah. Lepore deep for South River on the punt.
number 2, Mickey Travatola, set to punt for the Vikings.
Long count.
Trying to see if they're going to give it. That wouldn't do too much for him. Nice kick. It's going to take a back.
And-
Good back. Get away from it.
Yep.
They take it down there about the 22-yard line. And the Rams will take over for their second possession. 1st and 10 from about the 21, 22-yard line. Clock just over 2 minutes left to go here in the first period. 7-7 ball game.
Getting started at their own 21-yard line. 1st and 10. 2:01 set to go in the first quarter.
See what the Rams can do. Parker Lane quarterbacking for them. Here they go. Rams split one player wide to the right. Parker Lane makes the call, drops back. Looking for a player, gets it
Got
up.
him. Oh,
Just
that's
overthrows him.
Lepore was open.
Trying to get that over to him, just over his head.
Coverage on the play by number 9, junior Justin Wistuba. 2nd and 10 coming up for South River.
So the Rams trying to mix things up by throwing on first down.
You guys have 55 on South River? You have any guys 55 on South River?
So Lepore out, split out to the bottom of your screen. Whistle, timeout, South River.
So that's going to be the first timeout of the game here.
Taken by the South River Rams.
So if you tuned in late, ladies and gentlemen, Rams deferred. The Vikings took the ball all the way downfield with a score. The Rams, in turn, returned the favor and took it down the other way for a score. Both where extra points were good in a 7-7 ball game. The Ram defense switched around, tightened up, forced them to kick off, and they're about to have their second possession. Art, while we got a minute here, ladies and gentlemen, give some thought to all of the people that were subjected to this horrible hurricane that we had. It's not done yet. It's working its way up the East Coast. They've hit in and out, in and out. It's done a lot of damage. We may think it's a little bit of a rainstorm here in South River, but I know just millions of people wish that was their only headache. Just give them a little thought in your time and maybe a prayer or so. Okay, getting ready, right back for the action. Yep. Official timeout,
Yep.
Clock issue.
Okay.
There we go. They resolved with it, showing it as 146.
Same set that they came out of on the timeout.
Okay, here we go. Rolls, looks around.
Same play.
Same play. Oh,
That dangerous play.
Just tapped it away
Yep.
at the last minute. That was meant for Lepore, but Justin Wistuba blocking it.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 situation.
The dangerous play. Stuba's got a couple of inches on Lepore. He steps in front of him. He has nothing but green in front of
Now,
him.
let's see what they got to do here. They've been working over here on the right-hand side, so you could always go left with it with a different play. Here comes Lane coming in with the play.
Yeah, because Vikings are pretty set on their defense. They don't go back into a huddle.
Now they said they're traditionally going to play a 4-4 defense.
Yep.
Occasionally send the linebacker up or someone here, but they're strictly going a 4-4 situation.
Lane going back to pass.
Once again, they're looking to see if they can fake it out. It's a long one. Goes out of bounds. No call on it.
Yeah,
It's going to bring up a 4th down situation.
I mean, there were 4 white jerseys there with Lepore.
Pass ball's incomplete. With a 4th down and
So we got 1:34 on the clock here in the first period. Rams will be kicking. We've got a 4th and 10 situation deep in their territory. Getting ready to do the kicking here. Looking around. to
Nobody
see-
back for.
Nobody back at all. Oh, not a good kick. This gets a good. Oh, got a great bounce
Yep.
for the Rams. It's going to go out of bounds about the 43-yard line. Yep, right about there, 43-yard. Got a good bounce on it.
at the Vikings 44-yard line.
Okay, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings
When play resumes,
when we resume here.
left to go in the first quarter.
All right, well-matched teams.
Yep.
Again, one team's going to just explode on one end or the other before this game is over.
Well, at this point, it's going to be a coach's game.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the coaches adjust to.
Ironic, they took the ball, scored. We took the ball, scored. They took the ball, we held them. They took the ball, they held us. Okay, Twins both sides, man in motion, up,
Missed.
trying to go wide.
Yep.
Blocking him, he's got nothing. Oh, good play. Oh, no, he's
Still
still up on his field, on his feet. He's still up trying. He finally gets knocked out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. No, they're saying he went out at about the 31-yard line.
Finally knocked out of bounds by number 4, Darius Armstrong.
South River missed a couple of tackles in the backfield.
26-yard run on that one.
Yeah.
Run is good for about 24 yards.
That was their quarterback again, huh? Another 26.
32.
Now they're going to go the other way.
Good tackle.
Good tackler. Only got back not even to the line of scrimmage.
Lepore.
Tackled by senior number 9, Joseph Lepore. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 coming up for Voorhees.
Spread that field once again. Fakes it. Goes the other way. Still up on his feet. Taken down just shy of first down.
Keeper number 3.
Gain of about 5.
Tripped up by number 2, Miguel James.
That
So
will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah. The question is how long the quarterback can keep up this physical running and passing and.
Well, when I look at his stats from the prior games, he's been up there putting a lot of numbers up, both when he quarterbacks, both when he runs. So we're 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. Right now the ball's set. It's going to be third down and it looks like 3rd and 1 from about the 24-yard line. After this week, you got 2 weeks off from home games, and then they finish it up for homecoming week.
Yep.
Last game of the season, as of right now, is going to be against A.J. L. Johnson.
Next week going to be a tough game. Delaware Valley.
I was just going to say it, Delaware Valley. The overall schedule for the Rams this year has not been an easy one any way you want to look at it. You do as much as you can, but you got to deal with who's there to play against. We've been talking about some of our fans. Bring us up some stats who you think is the team of the century, for lack of better terms, and we'll talk about them here. All right, start of the second quarter. Official blowing a whistle here. See what's up. Wasn't set. They had it set as first down when it was third down. Good heads-up play by the officials. Here we go. Big play. Looks. He's still got the ball. He's being chased down. Gets forced out of bounds. Looks like right about the 38-yard line.
Be good for a first down.
Yep, he's got the first down.
Voorhees had 4 first downs in the first quarter to South River's 2. Rams need to look at a stop here on this series. Need a good first down.
They got to turn around and just tighten up the defense just a little bit. They're starting to see a lot of the same plays again. The quarterback handling the ball well. Haven't seen him throw too much yet. There he goes,
Straight ahead.
quarterback keep right up the middle. Taken down, got a gain of about 4, maybe 5.
Tripped up by number 33, Felipe Granadero.
11.5 on the clock here in the first half. A lot of action on the ground. Clock's been moving relatively quick. Second and 6 as we can see it now. Vassilitis and a quarterback have been doing the bulk of the handling here. Fake it. They'll give it again to Vassilitis. He's up. He's going to be held short of the first down.
It's going to be 3rd and long.
Yep. Picked up about a gain of 4, but you're going to have
Grinchek with a good stop there.
you got about 4 yards to go. 3rd and 4. I would anticipate, unless they got a good field goal kicker, it's going to be a 2-down territory.
I would anticipate you're going to see the play go to the quarterback.
Yeah, and he's going to fake it, the handoff, and cut it. That and Versalitis, they've been carrying the Rams, the Vikings. There it is. He's got that and then some. There it is. They took down a gain of about 8, and another first down.
Nice hole they opened up.
It's going to give him a 1st and 10. Ball's now set. Looks like they're setting it just
inside the 10.
No, that's on the 10 because the markers are gone.
Yep.
So it must just be from here. It must be just inside the 10-yard line.
I got trips on the right, single up top.
And Versalitis, Leviathan with the ball. He keeps it.
There he
Quarterback
is.
keeps it. He's got some room. Taken down at about the 2-yard line from the looks of it. Yep. It's going to be, looks like they're marking it at about the 1. Gain of 9.
You don't have to be a genius on this one, Fred.
Listen, I'm just coming in, you narrow it down to 3rd. Leviathan and
right.
And
Versalitis.
Vassilitis.
Rams should be in goal line.
Well, single man split wide to the left and the right. Tighten it up. Quarterback keep. That's all he needed. He should be in. Looking for, there's the signal. It's good. So we got the quarterback keeper for 1, and he got a touchdown. So they strike again. It's going to extend it to a 13-7 lead right now.
Goal will be by number 10, Luke Bartnick. Extra point attempt by number 31, Anthony Vassilides.
Oh, it's a fake.
Looking to get 2 on it.
Rams stop him.
Very interesting call here.
Yeah.
Run by number 10, Luke Bartnick is stopped. 9:12 left to go in the first half.
Interesting.
Vikings lead South River 13-7.
13-7 ball game right now.
Tackle that time by Armstrong.
So the Rams got to come back here.
Yep.
Plenty of time in this first half.
Number 4, sophomore Darius.
The second drive for Voorhees was almost same as the first drive.
So see what the Rams could do now with their 3rd possession.
Kicking off for the Vikings, number 6, freshman Mateo.
Am I counting wrong here? Oh, there he is. I was counting only 10, but there was 2 players over there. So once again, deep for the Rams. You're going to have Darius Armstrong deep, along with Lepore. Get set. This one's kicked off. Taken right on a
Armstrong.
20 to the 25. Cuts, tries to get wide on him to the 30, to the 35. Taken out at about the 38-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Nice carry on that one for the Rams. That was Darius Armstrong.
Good return.
Number 10, Luke Bartnett. 1st and 10, South River. From their own 38-yard line.
Plenty of time on the clock. Got 9:05 to go here.
Number 55, Michael Marchese leads the Rams to the line. 1st and 10 yards to go for South River.
Wow, this one's really full house backfield for the Rams. Get it
Third man
over there,
through.
third man through, but no gain. Armstrong maybe one.
About 1, 2nd and 9 coming up for South River.
Got 8:40 on the clock. Time should not be a factor in this drive. Going over here, trips to the left. A little bit of an adjustment. Look around. He's got some room because he's going to air it out. Oh, takeaway right there at about the 36-yard line. Oh, going to get a second flag.
Yep.
You had a flag against the other team and then a second flag, and it's going to end up, I think you're going to see 2 personal fouls here. They did see the retaliation. One official saw the action.
Yeah, wasn't very smart.
No. That 15 yards would have played a big role, but see what they're going to call it. Personal foul. Yep, 2 personal fouls.
First down for Voorhees. Yep.
It'll be first down and 10 yards to go for the Vikings.
Would have had them backed up 15 yards if you didn't retaliate.
So they canceled themselves out there.
Right.
Rams having some personnel problems here, just running players in and out.
Trying to figure out what this is.
They may have had offsetting unless there were 2 personal fouls against.
Yeah,
If they were offsetting, it stays where it was.
where the possession was.
Penalties are offsetting penalties. Ball will remain where it was. Intercepted by the Vikings. First and 10 from their own 39.
But the personal fouls will come into play if they get a second one or out of the game.
Yep.
Okay, first and 10. Right now, 8:13 on the clock.
Look at the pass.
And here's
Oh,
this
long,
one out
wide
wide
open.
by himself. He's got it. That one is complete at about the 25-yard line.
Is complete to number 7.
35-yard line. Got that over there to number 7. That's Salko.
Pass is good for about 36 yards. First and 10 for Voorhees. From the Rams' 26-yard line.
They get set right away.
Flags.
Going to get offsides by
Flags.
Voorhees.
A false start against the Vikings. Going to push them back 5 yards. Remains first down.
Penalties have killed them.
Yep.
For Voorhees.
Because I think what the Voorhees coach wants to do right here is he wants to pop another one in to get some distance.
Yeah. Before halftime. Got plenty of time on the clock right now, just under 8 minutes to go in the first half.
Quarterback keeper. They got him this
They
time.
got him this time, gained less than 1.
Leviton on the keeper. Hit first by number 52, Gavin Staffa. Finished up by number 81, senior Connor Hosa. No gain.
Clock is running.
Second down.
Second and about 16. Second and 15 with the penalty. Coach is taking quite a while here to get this play in. I mean, wonder if we're going to take a timeout. I don't see the officials counting down yet. Oh, there he goes. It's going to be a
There
delay.
it is.
Up. There it is.
Yep.
Delay a game. Yeah. Unless he
Or-
he may have taken a timeout at the last second. Yeah, it did just seem to be taking a while. There was some confusion on it. So timeout by Voorhees, 7:03 on the clock. Rams are down 13-7, and Vikings trying to drive. Our cheerleaders cheering on the fans. Sparse crowd here today because of the weather, obviously.
Yeah. Fair weather fans.
Yeah, fair weather fans. Okay, here we go. Back to the action. 7:03 in the first half. Got a 2nd and 15 to go. Same anticipated play that we've seen. And drop back to pass. Quick release.
Screen.
Gets the screen. He's up on his feet. Got a gain of about 8 on a play.
Levitan is complete to number 2, Mickey Tramatula on the screen. Good for about 8 yards. Bring up 3rd and 7 yards.
I don't know if this is 2 down territory or not, Fred.
I think it would be. You know, the ball's going to be, it's set right now at about the 22. How far back you think you can push him? You know what I mean?
Yep.
He drops back, looks, get that man cutting across. A wobbly one. Oh, could not hold on to it.
Isaac Levitan.
Nice pass.
Yeah, wobbly one, but
Hit him in the hands. So I would think here you're going to come for a 4th down to at least get the 1st down.
that's what the goal's going. I would think their goal is
Right.
going to be.
7 yards to go for the Vikings from the Rams' 22-yard line.
Rams got to put pressure on the quarterback on this one.
4th down and 7 yards to
Big
go.
big play here. Rams got to step it up. You got trips to the right, single man to the left, 1 man in the backfield with him. Versalites. They fake it. He holds on to it.
Rams.
Still up on his feet. They think, yeah, they stopped him.
They
stopped him on a 4th down. Got a gain of about 3, but 3's not going to do it for him.
52, junior Gavin Staffa. Maybe a turnover.
Stafford with the tackle.
Rams get in here, and they stopped it for sure.
They're getting started at about their own 18-yard line.
6 minutes exactly here left in the 2nd quarter.
Ball will be set. Looks like about the 18-yard line. Rams need 1 long drive. They got enough time on there where they can do a few runs to get a pass near, a few runs to mix it up a little bit on them. Lepore set wide to the right.
It's obvious that the coaching staff thinks Lepore can take his man.
Well, that's going to,
Here's
good
the
pitch. He's got around 1. He's still got 2 more guys to beat. Gets forced out of bounds at about the 21-yard line.
Pitch goes to number 4, Darius Armstrong.
Armstrong gets a gain of about 3.
Number 9, Justin Wistuba. Gain of about 4 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 6 yards to go for the Rams.
Under 6 minutes to go, 5:53. 2nd and 7. Twins to the right. Rams look, see what they're going to do. Drops back.
The rush.
From behind. This one they're just airing out high. Incomplete.
Parker Lane intended for number 2, Mickey Al James.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down situation, 3rd and 6.
Coming up for South River.
dangerous passes.
That one just had a little bit too much height on it, and it wasn't really drilled out.
They
there.
had 5 players back to South Rivers 2, so.
The other concern you have to have is if you don't get it here and you kick off, you're leaving
Sure.
a lot of time left on that clock. Right now it's at 5:45. You're down 13-7. Split one man to the left, one to the right. He's got to watch from behind, trying to set up a screen. Oh, they read that one good. Got a loss of about 3 on that one.
Good tackle that time by number 34 for Voorhees.
And he got Armstrong in that for a loss of 3.
So it'll be a punt. And they should end up with decent field position.
Again, I don't see anybody going back
Yeah,
deep for them. Unless it's just a delay until they break the huddle.
No. So I don't know if they're going after the ball.
I'd be surprised. I mean, no, I'm not going to second guess anyone. Good snap. He's looking to do something here.
Good kick.
If he gets a good South River bounce, let it roll. Hey, he got it down about the 46-yard line. They're going to down. It'll be 1st and 10.
The first punt will be down by number 81, Connor Kosa, at the Vikings' 46-yard line.
And we got 4:51 left on the clock. We'll see what the Vikings attempt to do here. Even though I think we can surmise you're going to see a lot going back and forth between their quarterback and Versalitis.
Rams get the ball at the start of the 3rd quarter.
That's why I was hoping they would have had a nice long sustained drive here and able to come out of it with a score, get that first possession on the way out.
Maybe they get a turnover.
Yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed. 4:50 on the clock. Man goes into motion, hands it off, gets it over to Westuba. Westuba takes it up about 3 yards.
Number 9.
Rams are getting better penetration now on the line.
Tackled by number 6, senior Andrew Staforo. Runs good for about 4.
The Vikings seem to run the ball much better when it's either Versalitis or Leviathan holding on to it and taking a run. Clock is running, 4 1/4 left to go here in the first half. They break the huddle. Twins left and right as they've been doing. Versalitis in the backfield with Leviathan. Fakes it, Leviathan holds on to it. He's going to be short of the first down, brought down, got a gain of about 2 more.
Last couple of series, South River has been better at defensing Leviathan running.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 yards to go for the Vikings.
Now here's one where you think about it. Do they go with 2 down territory?
Yeah, it all depends on where that run lasts.
Ball right now looks like it's set at about, and I'm ballparking it, about the 47-yard line of the Rams. Keeps it, goes over to his right. He's got some room. He's got the first down.
Isaac Levitan on the quarterback keeper.
Gain of 5 on that one.
Number 2, Now James runs good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
Well, that answers our questions because they can at least control the ball and the time on the clock. You got just about 3:15 to go. 1st and 10, ball set at about the Rams' 43-yard line.
And it's obvious when they need a couple of yards, they're going to go to Leviathan.
Yeah, he's been handing it off to Versalitis,
Big,
but
strong runner.
He's usually one of the first 3 downs. Leviathan holding on at the end. Looks around for a pass. Number 9's got a little bit of speed there, and tipped away by the Rams.
No,
it's going to be a dead ball because he went down.
Yeah.
And JSA rules if you knee hits the ground and all, it's a dead ball. Rams going to take over from about the 2-yard line here.
But that stops their runs.
Yep,
so.
absolutely. Now the Rams got to be careful here. Not going to have much room to work with, and if they're coming from out of the shotgun, you just have to be careful. You don't want to give them that 2 points they missed on the extra point play.
South River
Now, you know, this might be time that he opens up the bag.
Bag of
right?
tricks. Look for it.
This is usually a pretty good position for hook and ladder or something.
Hook and ladder, I love watching. We've
I
seen that
don't know
earlier
if you
this
saw
year.
the video of the last home game when they threw the hook and ladder for the touchdown. Drew turned around and said, "I'm taking that back to Dallas." Who called that play?
Here they go. They get set. Looks around. He's got to get rid of the ball. Yeah, nobody's going to catch that one.
Pass is incomplete by Parker Lane.
They're calling it as a safety because he threw the ball away. Nobody was in the vicinity there, and he got a safety, 2 points.
Intentional grounding, which occurred in the end zone, which is going to result in a safety for the Voorhees Vikings.
Was not a smart play.
Not the way it came about there.
No argument from the South River coaches, so they knew exactly what it was. So that gives them their 2 points back and the ball.
Yep. So at 2:45 on the clock here, they pick up the 2 points and get it up now to 15-7.
All right. South River will now kick from the 20. They have an option to either do a kickoff or punt.
It'll be from the,
5 left to go in the half.
The 20.
yeah,
These lead South River 8 to 7.
not what they needed.
South River will be kicking off from their own 20-yard line.
And they got 3 players back deep for Voorhees.
Do the kick. Back deep.
And Rams, not that it's much of a win, but wind's blowing in the opposite direction into their face.
Cavatola.
Mikael Janes does the kicking. Going to get it right about the 39 yards to the 40 to the 45. He's up to midfield and try to get wide.
Rams got him.
Yeah, they stopped. It was going to be just about the 48-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 with about 2:31 left to go in the first half.
And I would guess, I mean, the Voorhees coach is going to try to put some numbers up here.
I think he's going to do it just the way he's been. Look for Versalides and Leviathan controlling it on the ground. Unless you get into a fourth situation, I think you're going to see that back and forth time and time again with those 2 players.
37 left to go in the first half.
Rams got to stiffen it up here.
Players got to get set. Rams look a little bit of confusion.
Here's a run.
Hand it over to Versalides. Gets it up there. Got a gain of about 5.
Anthony Versalides on the carry. Good for about 7 yards. Tackled by number 81.
Gain of 6. It's going to,
They got 2 timeouts left.
and the clock is running. Just under 2:15 to go here in the first half. Got a 2nd and 4 situation. Leviathan fakes the handoff. No
nice
gain
stop.
whatsoever. Stopped him right there at the line.
Quarterback keeper, upended by number 27, senior Jaden Rodriguez. No gain on the play. 3rd down.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down situation, but that clock is running. I would think if they
Yeah.
stop him here, you may see a timeout by the Rams. They've repeatedly, when they've done this, Leviathan ends up holding the ball. 3rd and 4. He's
There you
got it.
are.
He's going to go again, and he's got the 1st down, and then quite a bit. He's down here just about to the 32-yard line. Gain of 11.
By number 6, senior Andrew Scafaro. Runs good for a 1st down.
Now he's got,
From the Rams.
Oh, now he's got to move it quick because he's down to
and
110
he's got
left
2
to go.
timeouts to go, so he's in good shape.
Looks around. Incomplete. Good try. It's going to
Stop
bring
the
up a
clock.
2nd and 10, 104 on the clock.
Senior number 2, Mikael James on the coverage. Pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. 1:04 left to go in the first half.
Rams need to stop here.
They
don't
got to
need-
stop
They
here.
don't need to go down 2 TDs going into the locker room.
And you're in 2-down territory for sure.
Right.
Same formation that we've seen all along. Quarterback's going to
Yep.
keep on it.
Oh,
They
Rams
got
on
him.
top of it.
Gain maybe 1.
And they're the first time out that they call. So they got 1 left.
Yep. So you got a 3rd and, I'm going to call it a 3rd and 9 situation with 51 or seconds left to go here.
57 seconds left to go in the first half.
Rams got to pick it up a notch, Art. They
Yep.
got to pick it up a notch here. Even though you got
Downs to
2-down
hold them.
territory,
Yep.
you just don't want them to run it out. Get that opportunity, take advantage of it.
I mean, if I was their coach, he hadn't had much success throwing to the outside. You got to throw over the top because
Well, I haven't
South
thrown.
River almost could step in front, and then there's nothing but grass. Let's see what the call is.
All right.
Motion.
3rd and 8 for the Vikings.
Flag.
Offside.
It's going to be offsides. Move them back 5 more.
Penalty flag's going to go against the Vikings. Push them back 5 more yards for a false start.
Unofficially, we got them at 50 yards in penalties.
8 yards to go for the first.
And 9 first downs in the first half to 2 for South River. So that shows
That tells you a lot.
a lot.
Time of possession is definitely favoring Voorhees right now.
Okay. So 3rd and 15.
See what they can do with it. Same play they had. It's going to go the other way. It's got some room.
All right.
Taken down. Got a gain only about 2 or 3.
Goes to number 9, Justin Wistuba.
Stuba carries that one.
He hasn't called timeout.
James. Gonna bring up 4th down.
I would look at something here into the end zone, Fred.
7 yards to go for the first.
I would go with it if I was him.
12 seconds left to go in the first half.
Or you turn around, get the first down, call a timeout, and do 2 or 3 pass plays.
Yeah. Big play right here, Fred.
You got trips to the left. There's a
Yeah,
flag.
James on the
And he didn't make it.
Yeah, but the flag may be against the Rams. Nope, it's going to be motion against Voorhees.
fly.
Yep,
To be a 5-yard penalty.
declined.
Decline South River ball.
So Rams get the ball with 18 seconds left on the clock.
They'll take over on
I would guess a snap and a kneel.
It's tapping the heel, but I always like
Yeah,
that
you
old
never
hook
know
and
with
ladder.
Coach
I love the
Marchese.
hook and ladder with him.
You never know with Coach Marchese. They could be falling asleep. I think he's called a play here.
Yeah, that would be the other play that they used to do that I used to like, Art. I talk about it every so often. A pitch pass option where he hands the ball off, goes back, they pitch it back to the quarterback, and he airs it out downfield. You need a lot of yardage here, so you don't want something that's only going to gain you. I dropped the ball. Play's not dead yet.
Gonna let it
Yeah,
go.
I was gonna say, he doesn't
pass.
have an arm that goes
Yeah.
quite that far.
Yeah, that.
He would have been better off to let that one go down. You would have had
Yeah.
a little bit of time left on it.
Parker Lane intended
That's the second interception today. Yeah,
It's
he's got to use. He should have ate the ball.
yeah, and then you got one more play. All right, so this should be the last play of the first half. Ball set right about the 47-yard line of Voorhees.
He's not going into victory formation, so he's going to probably try a
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary and
Got
hope
nothing to
for a
lose.
penalty or something.
Nothing to lose.
Yep. Here comes the rush.
He's still up. Oh, if they didn't
Yeah.
collide.
Number 2, Mickey Travatola. Intercepted on a deflection by senior number 2, Michael James. That's the end.
So we finished the first half with the score The Voorhees Vikings 15 and a South River Rams 7. We will be back in just a few minutes with the second half of this ball game.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ready for the start of the third quarter with the score. Voorhees 15, South River 7.
Art, been a pretty interesting game. Rams, couple of foolish errors, that the safety didn't help them. They just got to go in. This coaching staff is probably one of the tops around. They just have to correct some of the problems they have. On defense, they got to basically know. Two players have been handling the ball the bulk of the time. The quarterback or the man in the backfield there, Versalitis. They've controlled the tempo of the game when Voorhees had it.
Right,
Rams,
the first series here for South River is big.
The Rams got to put some numbers on the board on this possession. Any way they want to look at it, it's got to have numbers on the board here to make it work. If they don't, they have a problem. That's that simple. They're down. They can't fall behind by 2 full scores. They want to put something up here. A little bit of a squib kick. Smart play, got it.
Yep.
Swift kick is recovered by junior number 52, Gavin.
See what Rams are going to do if they did make
smart thing.
If they make any changes here with the way they play their offense.
Rams start off in good field position.
Ball about 43-yard line. We'll see where they're going to go with it. First possession is critical for the Rams to stay in this ball game.
Right.
Here we go. Rams get set. Twins left and right. Lane makes the call. Hands it off. Trying to get around to the outside if they could. He's got a little bit of room. Gain of about 2, maybe 3 on it.
Number 2, senior Michael James. Tackle on the play by number 32, junior.
James is seeing a lot more carries this week than the last couple of weeks. It was pretty much Armstrong.
Well, let's see what he can put up there. Gain of 2 on that one.
7 coming up for South River.
They get set once again.
Looks like they're coming.
Here they come.
There's the man.
They got him open. They got it short of the first down, though.
Complete to number 27, senior Jaden Rodriguez.
It's over to Rodriguez.
Blocked on a play by number
So he got
4,
third and short.
Gain of about 7 on that one.
Time to make the throw. Third
And there's one of the adjustments going to the secondary receiver instead of
That's what
Lepore.
they have to do. They got to look and get. They got to make sure they got everybody covered. Then they got to go to the next play there.
Out of the gun.
Big play here. It's a 3rd and about 2.
Got it.
He's got to get the first down. He's got that and then some. Foot race. He's down there. It's out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Big play for the Rams. Big play. Gain of 20 on that one.
First down and a lot more. Run out of bounds at about the 30-yard line of the Voorhees Vikings. First and 10, South River
Rams got a 1st and 10. Big series here for the Rams.
And there was a smarter play throwing short to Lepore so they don't get set to have 2 or 3 men on them.
Ball right now set just beyond the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. 10:28 to go here in the 3rd period. Hands this one off. Oh, taken down from behind. And there's a Voorhees player down in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Getting up real slow.
Tramattola there on the stop. Going to be a loss of about 7 on the play. Brings up 2nd and
They had that one smelled out from the start.
So that's going to make it a 2nd and about 17. Still up on his feet. Flag.
quarterback under pressure. Finally brought down by number 4, Luke Hufford. Penalty flag
Probably
on the play.
is it a hold against the Rams? Yep, holding against the Rams.
They'll deny that one.
Yeah, it's to be. I decline it. I decline that one too.
Yep. At least he didn't get caught for intentional grounding.
Well, it's going to be that ball got knocked out of his hand on that one. So you got a 29. Oh boy, and a mile.
Yep.
29. 3rd and 29.
Sack at midfield brings up 3rd and about 30 yards to go for the first.
Just a few yards.
Yeah, we were talking. They started off really well on the first possession of the second half.
Yeah, Voorhees should just be playing down and distance. Steps up, fires the long one.
Oh, almost got it.
Pass was intended for
Hit him in the hands.
number 2, Miguel James, off his fingertips and incomplete. Brings up 4th down for the Rams at midfield.
So
He's going to give them good field position again.
3 minutes off the clock on that one. I was hoping they'd come back with some points. Points are very precious for the Rams right now. Can't let them get up by 2 full scores or by 2 possessions.
They are sending a single man back
For the punt,
to return.
set the punt for South River, number 3, Parker Lane.
Nice kick. Let it go, let it go. So it's going to come down right about the 10-yard line. Good kick for the Rams. You're going to see what they're going to do now. 1st and 10 by Voorhees. They'll be taking their first possession here. The start of the second half.
We're on the 11-yard line.
.906 left on the clock here. 3rd period. They don't even huddle up. They knew what they wanted to do. They come out, they're set. Same formation we've seen all along. Vasilides in the backfield. Leviathan, man goes into motion. Keeps
Right
it.
up the
Oh,
middle.
he had a wide open area there.
Right up. the
Gain of
middle.
about 17 on that one.
By number 3, Isaac Leviton. Dragged down by number 2, Miguel James. Runs good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 Voorhees from their own 27.
Rams got to shut their offense down. The clock's going to become critical, even though it's only the 3rd period right now. You're down by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Even though Levitan is a better quarterback than last week's quarterback for Spotswood, the same thing was happening. This quarterback took over the game, used up the clock.
This one a handoff, try to go up the other way. Still up on his feet. Gain of about 8.
Handoff goes to number 9, Justin Westuba. Number 54, Joey Lakatos. Number 81, Kana Kosa in on the stop.
Clock is running.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2 coming up for the Vikings.
Eight minutes left to go, 3rd period. Got a 2nd and we'll call it a short 2. Fake it, 2nd man through over to Vasilides. He's got the 1st down and then some.
Lowers that head and gets an extra 5 yards.
Gain of about 7.
Anthony Vasilides runs good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
And more importantly, Artie, they're running the ball, keeping that clock moving.
Yep.
1st and 10 once again. Ball set at about the 44-yard line. Trips to the left. Sends that same man in motion again. Gives it to him as he comes to work his way around. He's got a little bit. Oh, he got hit and stopped. Gain of about 2. Westuba with another 2 on that one.
Darius Armstrong coming up to make the stop. Penalty flags on the play.
Waiting to see what the call is.
And they're moving back. Looks like it's on Voorhees.
Once again, Voorhees. So if there's been anything that's not been working for him, it's certainly the penalty situation.
Against the Vikings. Gonna back them up 10 yards from the spot. With a first down and about 18 yards to go from their own 35-yard line.
First and 17. Leviathan with the ball. Got about 6 of it back.
Isaac Levitan on the quarterback keeper. Upended by number 4, Darius Armstrong. A gain of about 6. Second and about 12 coming up for Voorhees.
And more importantly, clock's right now down to 6:35 left in the third period. Second and we'll call it 11.
Big series here at South River's got
real big series. They got to stop. They got to stop and get numbers up on the board. Nothing new being shown by the offense for Voorhees. Tries to work it, get around to the outside. Good move on that one. He's got a little bit of a foot race. Oh, he's past him. Oh, last minute got one, took him down about the 20-yard line. 48-yard run on that one.
Yeah, Grischuk saved the touchdown.
Looks to be at the South River 20-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah. Personal foul, South River. Half the distance.
I didn't see who that was on, but it was unfortunate for him.
Penalty's going to be an unsportsmanlike against South River. 15 more yards.
The earlier unsportsmanlike didn't hurt him because it was offsetting.
To go for the Vikings from the Rams 10.
First and goal from the 10. Leviathan holds on to it. Zigzags, gets up to about the 6, gain of 4.
Levitan on the keeper. Number 33, Felipe Granadero, in on the stop for South River. Looks like a gain of 3 seconds and goal to go.
Clock 5.5 left to go. A third period here. Relatively quick period. Ball been kept on the ground by both squads.
Yeah, I would think you're going to see Levitan or somebody.
It's going to Versalides and Levitan just taking it down the field one way or the other.
Yep,
He's
there
giving
he
it to
goes.
him. Works it around.
Outside.
He's in.
Yep.
I don't see a flag. Takes that in for a 6-7 yard run for the touchdown. So with 5:05 left to go here in the third period.
Number 31, Anthony Versalides, for the extra point attempt.
Snaps up, kick is up, and there's a flag.
Kick is
No good, but there's a flag. See what it is.
on the play.
Looks like we're going to kick again.
Be half the distance to go. I mean, kick again here.
No, it's against them. So,
Penalty's going to be a tripping call against the Vikings.
so
So that may be on
Yeah,
the
kickoff.
Kickoff. The point was no good.
Penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So it's back to
Right,
2
right.
touchdown, 21-7.
Third, Voorhees 21, South River 7.
I don't want to say it, Fred, but South River looks a little flat.
Well, their body English,
Coming out
body
of the
language not looking too good right now.
coming out of the locker room, they look a little flat.
Number 9, Joseph Lepore. And number 4, Darius Armstrong.
Armstrong and Lepore deep on this one for the kick. You got 5:05 left here in the third period. The Rams right now down by 14. They need 2 scores.
Matteo Tramattola.
He'll be kicking from the 25. Rams should have decent field possession here.
Yep.
Ball fell. Okay, here we go once again. This one's going to be right about the 35. He's up to the 40, to the 45 midfield, still up on his feet, taken down at about the 48-yard line. So the Rams will take over. First and 10 are setting it at the 49 of Voorhees with 4:58 left to go, third period. So once again, a big possession for the Rams here.
Good field position.
Penalties killed Voorhees that
Yep.
period.
Yep.
Rams break the huddle. Parker drops back. Whoa, this one.
Who was that to?
Pass goes out of bounds, incomplete. Intended for number 2, Michael James. Second and 10 coming up.
I think that was sent over here to one of the
Yeah.
fans. Slipped out of his hand.
They've been changing the ball, drying it off, so the ball shouldn't be wet.
.453, second and 10. Gets this pitch back to him. Gets a gain of about 5.
Darius Armstrong, number 4 on the carry.
And there a flag thrown, maybe a late hit.
And Luke Ansbach.
Unless that was just a marker for where he went out of bounds. I thought it was a late hit.
No, there's a
Yep.
penalty flag.
Yep, it's going to add it on.
Personal foul.
Yep.
Personal foul against the Vikings, which will add 15 yards to the
Well,
run.
take him any way you get him if you're the Rams right now.
Yep.
Vikings 30-yard line.
Okay, here we go. First and 10. Clock running at 4:44. I'm sorry, set at 4:44. Gets the snap, looking for his player open. He gets him open. Up, still on his feet. Gets over there, got the first down. Taken down at about the 16-yard line.
Number 9, Joseph Lepore. Tackle on a play by junior number 11, Luke Ansbach. Plays good for a first down. First and 10, South River from the Vikings 17-yard line.
Under 4.5 to go. Third period. Again, critical for the Rams to score here. They're down by 2 possessions. Drops back. Trying to air this one out. Oh, he got it! Touchdown, good, over to Lepore. 17, yeah, that's what they needed.
Yep.
They needed that score, and the quicker the better. So 3:56. Kick is critical here, Art.
Yep.
And a kick attack by number 2, senior James.
Ball's
Snap
up,
good.
set,
Looks
kick,
good.
it's good. So that's what they needed there. That makes it 21-14 with 3:56 left to play here in the third period. Now they pass that ball over to the defense and say, let's
Right.
go, guys, got to hold them. Cheering them on with the alma mater.
Back deep for the Vikings, number 7, junior Chris Salko, and number 2, senior
3:56 to go. Rams will be getting ready to kick off here.
kickoff for the Rams.
Like we said, Rams got to step it up on the defense and get another possession here in.
James.
Here's the kick, takes a bounce, picked up right about the 20-yard line. He's up to the 25, to the 30, looking for an opening. Still up on his feet at the 35, and taken down right about the 40-yard line.
Tackle on a play by number 3, Parker Lane.
Parker Lane both ways.
Yeah.
10 for the Vikings at their own 41-yard line. First and 10.
They spot it right at the 41. Hands this one off to,
Nothing
no,
doing.
he kept it. That's
Yeah.
right.
Isaac Levitan on a quarterback.
Back to the original line of scrimmage. No gain on that one.
Lineman number 54, Joseph Lakatos. No gain on the play. Second down, 10 yards to go coming up for the Voorhees Vikings.
Game is far from over, Art.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
a one-possession ball game here. If the defense holds them, it'll open it back up for the Rams. Second and 10. Leviathan's going to keep it on his own. Oh, no gain, maybe one.
Once again, Isaac Levitan up the middle. Tripped up by number 52.
Little surprised at the choice of the selection here, what they took,
Good for
what they're running.
2 yards.
2:50 left to go, third period.
Third and a long 7 to go for the Vikings.
Got a 3rd and 8.
Big play right here, Fred.
Real big. Trips to the left. Single man on the right. Hands it off once again. Still up on his feet. He's going to be short.
Held him. Yep.
31.
Gain of about another 3.
On a carry. Number 6, Andrew Stafaro. Number 54, Joey Lakatos. A couple of the Rams in on the stop.
I'd expect a kick on this one. They're not even in Ram territory.
And about 5 to go for the Vikings. Watch the ball. 4th and 5. From the Vikings.
Now you got to watch they don't get drawn off sides here.
Number 2, Mickey.
Would be, I think it'll give them enough for a first down.
For the Vikings.
There's the snap. Gets the kickoff. Oh, it's a long one. Called a fair catch at about the 18, 19-yard line.
Joseph Lepore.
Laporte gets it there, and the Rams will take over. Ball set at about the 19-yard line. 1:43 left to go in the third period. Rams down by 7, 21-14. So this game is open for anybody right now.
Hopefully the momentum is shifting a little bit.
Let's hope so. The Rams, if they could force a turnover, would be big. Rams got to take it, drive all the way downfield here, and force a turnover would be big for them. Again, scoring on every possession is more critical. Offsides.
Yep.
Prior to the snap, false start against South. Gonna push them back 5 yards. First and 15 to go from the Rams' 14-yard line.
Here we go. First and 15.
It's the little things that'll kill you.
Yeah, that's some of them.
Now he's been staying away, except for the touchdown from Lepore on anything long. He may try that again.
They don't need it in one play. Even if they chip away at it.
Yeah, there goes a little screen to the side.
Take advantage of it. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Darius Armstrong. Gets the Rams back out to about the 20-yard line.
Over to Armstrong, gain of 5.
For South River.
Don't have to get it all back in one piece.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It
Yep.
don't make much difference right now. As long as they keep possession and move it up there, get another first down. You got a minute left to go in the third period.
Important down here to at least get better in the third down position than 10 yards.
Again, that's the penalty.
Got
Got it into him. No, gain of about 3.
Right.
2, Mickey out, James on
Yep.
That one's over to James.
Yep.
Number 9, Justin Westuba in on the stop for the Vikings.
Like 3rd and 7.
Third and about 7 yards to go for the first.
And this will be the last play of the period. Got 30 seconds left on 25 seconds left.
He's going to let it run
They're going to
out.
let it run out. Surprised me a little bit.
Yep. I would have got one more in.
Well. Oh, he's taking a timeout. Well, that's interesting. He waited till it ran off as much time as he could. I don't understand the philosophy behind
I don't
it, but
either.
okay.
You like to save your timeouts for the fourth quarter.
Listen, I'm not about to
Yeah.
second guess, you know. Coach has his maybe he wanted to go over a play in detail with him and didn't want to just send the quarterback in, wanted to talk to him without using.
Maybe he's going into the bag of tricks. I don't know.
You never know.
Yep.
It's not like it's 8 seconds left in the game. You got a whole fourth period yet. It could turn around even if they got an 8-minute drive. So what? Question is, they got to put points on the board
Right.
with this drive.
I mean, right now, if they don't get a first down, they're going to be in Voorhees in good field position
but
again.
It's a scenario for sure. You're going to do a kick away. You're not going for two
Yeah, but
plays.
still,
You're
even
going
if
to
you
give them the ball. I
you
agree.
punt, you're going to give them the ball in good field position. Well, let's see what the coach called. Trips.
Trips to the left. Single man to the right.
Quick pass. I don't know what that was.
As knee hit.
Yeah.
Quick pass goes out to number 9.
That's going to end the third period of play. And you're going to be coming to First play of the fourth quarter, Rams are going to have a 4th and 6, maybe
I
a
don't know
4th
if that
and
was.
7.
I don't know if he was setting up the hook and ladder, and he
I
didn't have anybody to throw to.
don't,
or,
I don't know.
I don't know. I
I
don't know.
try not to second
Yep.
guess.
I mean, that's all you get out of a timeout, and wasting a timeout. I have no clue.
That's why we're up here in the booth, Art.
Yep.
So we start the fourth quarter with the score 21-14 in favor of the Voorhees Vikings. Rams got the possession right now, 4th down situation. We anticipate a kick. Shouldn't be anything other than that. But the defense is going to have to step it up a notch.
In the last series they did, they held Levitan.
I'm looking at the demeanor of the Rams going out there here in the fourth quarter. They should.
Right.
A lot of available options for them.
They don't show any energy. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Talking about a man being deep, he's only at the 48-yard line of the
Right.
Rams. Now he's moving back a little bit, but Joseph Lepore kicking here, I think. Calling this person in, that player out. Changing who the kicker is.
Now into punt number 3, Parker Lane.
Okay, for whatever reason, they decided something different.
He's
He's going to run it for the first down, and he's got it.
Parker Lane closes down.
Good heads-up call there.
Yep.
Well, that's that bag of tricks. They make it work. Good call, Coach.
Good enough
That's enough for the first down,
for the first down for South River.
which they needed, Art. That was big.
Yep.
Real big. They retained possession. Clock is not against them right now. You got just shy of 12 minutes. They're
From their own 30
They're at the 30-yard line, so they got 70 yards to go to score. Okay, here we go. Look to see what decisions they're going to make here. They pitch are going to try to work their way over to the right, to the left.
Good block.
Still up on his feet, but then eventually taken down at about the 36-yard line.
Pretty,
Armstrong, gain of about 6.
pretty good first down play. Got them like 7 yards.
yards. Gonna bring up
Second and 3.
for the Rams.
Rotating players in and out. No need for any panic. Plenty of time. All right, you can only describe this game as an interesting ball game because
Right.
it just,
It's an even ball game.
oh, definitely even. And that's even because of the number of penalties against Voorhees. Parker Lane drops back with it. Here's this one now. It just got picked off. Oh, this one may go back all the way. I don't see any flags.
He
Lane was under pressure. Pass intercepted
down to about the 15.
to junior
That's a big turnover there, so it's going to become 1st and 10 from the 15 for the Vikings here.
deep in South River territory.
10:52.
That's the third interception he's thrown today.
I would anticipate the Vikings keeping that ball on the ground quite a
Sure.
bit, getting that clock running. If they got possession and the clock on their side, that's all they need right now. They're up by 7. Ball set right at the 15. They can still get one more first down. Looking to cut back in. Gain of about 4.
Handoff goes to number 9, Justin Westuba. Tackled by number 63, Jimmy Brenchuk.
Gained a couple of yards.
Yeah, it looks like they're giving him a gain of 3.
All right.
Second and 7. But more importantly, the clock's running. You're down to 10 and a quarter left. Gets the snap. Gives it off to Versalides. He gets just about at the 10.5-yard line.
Goes to number 31, Anthony Versalides.
See where they mark it. Bringing it just about the 5.5-yard line.
Yep, 3rd and 1.
And 2 from the South River 6-yard line.
I would think this might be a Levitan call here.
I would think you got 2 calls here for him.
Yep.
He's got the first and then some.
Yep, there's the score.
Takes it in. The score is good.
Goes up the middle to number 2, senior Mickey
Tramotola.
Just what you didn't need. That's what the turnovers will kill you.
So with 9:20 left in the ball game, they put that up there to extend the lead. And the extra point is no good.
No good.
So you got the game 27-14. Rams down by 13 points, 2 scores.
Voorhees leads South River 27-14.
Okay, he's going to do a kickoff here. Rams just got to play heads-up ball. But they need 2 scores, so they got to be
Right.
careful. If they throw a lot, they got to watch you don't get picked off.
Wow.
If they run, they're running the
He's-
clock also.
Yep, he's already thrown 3 interceptions
I know.
today.
I know. It's tough when you get a situation where it's damp out. You could feel a mist in the air. People watching may not realize, but it's misty out, and that ball gets damp. You don't have a good grip on it.
Darius Armstrong and senior number 9, Joseph Lepore.
Armstrong and Lepore are deep for the Rams. Got 9:20 left to go in this ball game.
Set to kick for the Vikings, number 6, Matteo Tramatullo.
Vikings get set here to kick off. There's the whistle. And this one's going to go over there towards Lepore. Gets it at about the 15-yard line. Looking for where to go, waiting for something to set up for him. He's to the 20, to the 25, and goes out of bounds at about the 28-yard line.
Number 9, Joseph Lepore.
See where they mark it. Mark it right on the 30. So the Rams will take over. 1st and 10 from the 30. 9:11 left to play.
For the Rams, getting started at their own 30-yard line.
I would think down with 2 scores, they're going to try to move them the plays along relatively quick. You don't want to eat up too much time here. Whether they're going with a pass or a run, you don't want to eat a lot of time in between plays.
Twins, top and bottom. Empty backfield.
Get it off to Armstrong. He's got some speed. He's still up on it. He's down to the 50, down to the 45. See if he went out of bounds or not.
Number 4, sophomore Darius Armstrong. Tackled on a play by number 3,
Big one on there, a 25-yard gain on that.
1st and 10, South River from the Vikings 45.
The Rams need to score relatively quickly to have a shot at another score.
You got it because you know they're going to keep that ball on the ground and run the clock.
Empty backfield and a flag.
Flags fly prior to the snap. Could be 5 yards.
Against the Rams.
Yep, 2 men moving at the same time.
1st and 15 yards to go. Timeout on the field.
So you got a here, Art.
Yeah.
All right, so you got a 1st and 15. That mist is starting to turn into a spitting of a shower. Faked it.
Lets it go.
Airing that one out. It's going to go out of bounds.
Pass intended for number 6, Andrew Stefaro, goes out of bounds.
So you got 7:52, and it's going to be a 2nd and 15. Well, here's a question for you, Art. If they got field position in or around the 50 to the 45-yard line, do you kick away on 4th down?
Good question.
Yeah, you get the clocks again. You need 2 scores. I would anticipate at that point you're going to be below 7 minutes left to play.
And I know he's trying to show a different receiver than before.
But you're fighting the clock right now. You got a 2nd and 15 situation. So you got 2 plays to get to the first. Hopefully you don't come up with that 3rd option. That's up there.
Another wobbler.
Oh, no good. Incomplete.
Pass from Parker Lane, intended for number 9, Joseph Lepore, falls incomplete.
So you got a 3rd and 15.
And 15 coming up for South River from midfield.
Voorhees doing a good job of covering Lepore. I mean,
Yeah.
he did catch the touchdown
Well,
pass.
obviously they're keying on him also.
Yeah.
If your long passes have all been to Lepore, I think, but one over to
Their safeties are
Armstrong.
getting over there quickly for coverage. And he's usually throwing to 3 guys watching Lepore.
Okay, here we go. 3rd and 15.
Big
Trips
play,
on the right.
big play right here, Fred.
Quick pass.
Slant.
Got
Yep.
it to looked for that
Hook and ladder.
Not quite enough, though.
Yep.
Not quite enough for the 1st down.
Complete to number 9, Joseph
Had the right
Lepore,
idea.
and lateral
So it's going to be 4th and about
4th and about 8.
8.
result of the play is gonna be
No,
short of
6.
first down.
All right, 4th and 6.
4th down.
I would think you're going for it.
Yes.
6 yards to go for South River. .705 left to go.
Big play right here, Fred.
Clock is running. Now this one, if you air out downfield, it's no harm because it was a 4th down punt, same
Right.
situation.
Trips up top.
Looks like they're coming in from the right side, from the left side. He doesn't see behind him. Airing this one out. Oh, he
Intercepted.
picked it off. Just as if it was a punt.
Pass intended for number 9, Joseph Lepore, is intercepted.
Would have been better to knock that one away. It was a 4th down
Right.
situation. Knock it down. You would have had position up. All right, so they're going to take over 1st and 10. Ball set at about the 11-yard line. 6:37 on the clock, so I'm going to anticipate you're going to see a lot of running. Look for Versalites and Leviathan doing the carrying here. They've been doing it the bulk of the game. They've been the workhorses.
Right, there are those little mental errors on both sides.
Oh, absolutely. Smart play would have been to knock it down.
Sure. 4th interception he's thrown today.
Yeah.
Too many.
They want to keep the clock running, that's for sure.
Yep.
Here they go. Over to Versalites. Got a gain of about 2 or 3.
The middle for the Vikings. Short gain on the play.
Clock is running, and they'll eat up a lot of that time. What they often will tell a quarterback as he's looking down the field, the official, it's about the 43-yard line, will start to count out with his hand, and he'll say,
Yep.
be ready to take the snap as he counts out, because you got 5 seconds left, and you want that clock running. Whether that's what they're told or not, I don't know, but that's one way of running the clock off there and not having to worry. Leviathan holds on to this one by himself. He's got a 1st down and then a whole
And
lot.
he's gone. I don't know if he's going to catch him.
Armstrong, this one's gonna go in the books at this point.
That's 85
83-yard.
85-yard touchdown.
Isaac Levitan. Touchdown, Voorhees.
I think that's going to kill the one. Fans are heading for the stands for the parking lot, Fred.
Beat the crowd out.
Yep.
$83 yards on that one, Art. That one will do you in. Got 5:42 left to play. Snap, kick, and it's good.
And the kick is good by number 31.
That gives them a 20-point lead, 34-14.
5:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Voorhees 34, South River 14.
Not what was anticipated, that is for sure. Now what they have to watch, and this often happens, frustration sets in, you get some foolish penalties. You don't want to get two personal fouls because then you're out the following game. You want to play smart. Forget about the scoreboard. There's no 20-point play you can get.
Right.
Just play solid, force a turnover, get the ball, and do what you can with it.
For the Vikings, back deep, number 9, Joseph Laporte, number 4.
Laporte and Armstrong deep for the Rams.
Difference in this game is Leviathan.
Rams were short one player. He just came out on the field. This kick goes over there to Laporte, gets it right at about the 20-yard line. He's to the 25. Oh, that's it. It's the extent of what he's got.
Kick goes to number 9, Joseph Laporte.
Going to mark this one at about the 29-yard line, 28-yard line. I'm looking where the official's setting up, about the 27-yard line with 5:36 on the clock.
7 for forward progress, where it'll be first and 10 for the Rams.
Okay, first and 10 for the Rams. See what they can put together here. Rams split twins to the left. Quick pass out over to Laporte. They probably tell him try to get out of bounds.
Pass finds number 9.
Got out of bounds right about the 35-yard line.
Driven out of bounds.
It's going to bring a 2nd and 3.
Justin Westuba. Pass is good for about 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming up for South River.
Second and 3. Bobbled the ball. Picks it up. He can still go with it. Taken down. He's going to be loss of about 1 on that. That'll keep the clock running.
Loss of a couple on the play. Gonna bring up 3rd and a
3rd down and 3 or 4. Clock running at 5:10.
5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
Hey, break the huddle. You may see a fake on a one handoff and going the other way.
It looks like they're coming.
They hear this one out.
Too far.
Incomplete. That's going to bring a 4th down situation coming up. 4th and 3. Did stop the clock with 4:35.
4 yards to go for South River.
Trips over to the left once again. Oh, he's getting some getting ready to punt. 4th down punt. Got the kickoff. Should get some room on it in a run. It's going to run down about the 31. 31 of the Rams. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 31 for the Vikings with 4:35 on the clock, and I certainly anticipate running action here from start to finish for them. Band playing away, varsity cheerleaders cheering away. Unfortunately, the Rams may be on the short end of the stick on this one. 4:35 to go, down by 20.
I'd be shocked to see a pass from Voorhees
I think
for the rest of the game.
I'm in agreement with you on that one, Art.
But then again, what do I know?
Hand this one off. Still up on his feet, stay in bounds as well as he's probably told. Taken down at about the 35-yard line. They could probably run it down to 4 minutes.
Number 2, James, one of the Rams in on the stop. 2 yards on the carry, 2nd and 8 coming up for Voorhees.
Clock down almost 3:50.
Yeah,
There he goes. He's watching for the official to give him the signal. Now they're going to go left side, right side. He's got another gain of 2. That one over there to Tramatola. Gain of about 3. Clock is running.
3rd and about 4 yards to go for the first.
Three minutes on the clock. 3:05. There he goes. Official's going to start the count. There he goes. So he'll take the snap. Once again, they fake the handoff. He wants to get up there for the 1st down. He doesn't. Fumble on the ball. See what the official says, whether he was down or not. Oh, there it's. I saw 2 penalties. You may have 2 personal fouls. The problem is if there's 2 personal fouls against any one player, they're out for the next game as I understand it. Yep, offsetting personal fouls. Personal foul against them, personal foul against us. They're going to be offsetting.
I don't see anybody being...
No, ejected, so it may have been against the player other than one that already had a personal foul. See a lot of new faces coming in for
punt team.
For the punt team here at the 4th down. Clock is running with 2:25 on the clock, so they want to run some time off. It's a 4th and 1 situation. Trying to eat up as much time as he could on here. Gets the snap. Wow, nice kick. Taking it about the 18-yard line, and he gets taken down at about the 25. So with 2:04 on the clock, Rams will get the ball for another possession here. Well, Art, started out to be a tight one, but the second half was dominated by the Vikings here.
Yep.
A couple times we thought the Rams were starting to come out of the hole, and
4 interceptions in a game is
yeah,
not
it
going to.
does not help you.
Right.
Timeout on the field.
Official timeout for equipment adjustment.
Number 60, Najee Smith, the senior offensive lineman, checks into the game for the Rams.
Same play, they got the quick pass off behind him. He stays up, goes down, loss of about 1.
Darius Armstrong,
There's a ruckus over there that they don't need.
tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
No flag, though, right?
Yeah, but you just don't need that.
Right.
There's nothing to gain on it. It's not going to change the outcome of this game. It's just going to put you in a bigger predicament for your following game.
Sure.
Whoever you are, whichever team it's on. And as we all know, it's usually not the first punch push that's seen. It's the retaliation that creates the problem for you.
Second and 12 from the Rams, 25, 1:45 left to go in the fourth quarter.
South River players look like they just want to get the game over with.
Well, that's why you're at a point where sometimes
Right.
the coach will say, look, just go to a knee. We're going to run this one out. You're not going to put 20 points up on the board in a minute and a half. Nothing against the Rams or the other squad. Trying to see what they can do. Go wide. Goes out of bounds.
Number 4, Darius Armstrong on the run. Pushed out of bounds by number 2, Mickey Travatola. Third and about 7 yards to go.
And that was close to a personal foul.
Yeah, it could
on
be
Voorhees.
taunting.
You know. Well, we'll see you back in 3 weeks for homecoming.
Be homecoming game. A.L. Johnson here at Coach Denny's Stadium. Next week they got Del Val, and then they got Governor Livingston.
Governor Livingston, by the way, is a earlier 12:30 start.
Airing this one out once again. Incomplete.
Parker Lane intended for Mickey L. James falls incomplete.
Could have been a call on that one. He kind of pushed off the defender.
Come on.
The official just want to get the game over with.
You got 41 seconds left to play here.
Be about 7 yards to
A
go.
little bit of sportsmanship. The guy from Voorhees helped the guy from South River up. So
And a couple of new jerseys coming in here
it looks like the Rams are
on a
gonna
fourth
punt.
down situation.
Yeah.
7. South River in punt formation. Number 9, Joseph Lepore to kick for the Rams.
Nobody deep. Now, Lepore probably has the option to go to his right and run it if he had to. Got the kickoff. And gets the good bounce down about the 29-yard line.
Ball's going to go out.
So this one you should see victory
One play,
formation
yeah, fall down. On
should be it for what they need.
Take over. First and 10. 38 seconds left to go in the game.
This one was an interesting game, Art. That's the only way you can describe it when players gets to where it was. It started out, we thought it was going to be a
Hey, fans,
squeaker.
big round of applause
Well,
for all our
South-
football players.
South River came out flat in the second half and never got.
Never got back to
Good
it.
job, everybody.
Now all you could ask is nobody getting hurt,
Right.
nothing foolish here.
Yeah, let
Just
him down
you
the
don't
ball.
let him down the ball, let him do it. This game's going to go in the books. Just go victory formation, last play of the game.
There it is.
That should be all that they need here.
Voorhees Vikings, all the best in your remaining schedule this year. Good
So
luck, everybody.
there's the Voorhees Vikings over there. Good sportsmanship between the players here. On behalf of myself, my good friend Art Lendensky, special thanks to our camera crew headed by George Applegate, Rich Dudas, out in the truck, everybody here. On behalf of us here